Oh yeah, it's August 13th the DLC comes out, so I need my practice. I should do that. Am I right? Like 50th. I'll write it on screen. I think they're gonna be doing multiple DLCs too, all for free. So I'm so excited. I would have paid for the DLC, just letting them know, by the way. They're doing multiple free DLCs for Cairn. And the first one comes out on the 13th of next month, not this month. Like May 30th. Yeah, I'm putting that on the screen. Let's go fucking climb a mountain, baby. Let's swap to the other scene. Actually, I could stay on that. Whatever. No, it doesn't matter. This is the scene that doesn't have music in the background. Or music in the background of, a VOD. But I could probably still put on music for this, because I've already played the game. I already got the I didn't run an ad. Did I? Did you refresh the page? Because I didn't run an ad. Is Twitch running ads without my permission? Usually I do run an ad, but I didn't, so I don't know why you got an ad. Unless you refreshed the page. Good. There you go. I also pop in the VC. Again, I played this game. I got the vibes. VC open. I'm in the VC if anyone wants in. I told you I've been playing this game. I do play this game. Well, I haven't in a few months, it seems, but you know. 100%. I am so tempted to do hard mode, but hard mode is too hard, I think. As in, like, there's like normal mode, which is really fucking easy, and then hard mode turns everything up the wazoo, you know? Like, can I just have like one of these? Like, just to start off, can I have like an in-betweener mode? Where it's like, I get like 2 of these things? Because like, I'll play with like no pythons, no belay, right? That's fine. But I don't want to do no assist and no deaths at the same time. You know? It's all or nothing. I feel like we need like one in-betweener. Disable tutorials. I know what I'm doing. I am the Cairn master. Skip all the cutscenes because I do not give a fuck. Let's grab all the free shit in the... Stuck. Oh, that's just luck. Wow. Getting the controls momentarily, don't mind me. There we go. Picking up all the pocket change in the starting area because it's nice to have. Do you actually get a reward for beating all the things? I don't... Oh yeah, the thing doesn't open until you beat the tutorial. We have to tutorial real quick to get the free shit. I want the free shit at the start. It's not necessary. I can live without it, but you know, might as well warm up a tad, you know. Stretch. PCs. Boom. Where's wall 3? I do wish there was like an optional start mode after you beat the game that's like skip the tutorial but give me all the shit that you get from the tutorial. You know? I'd like that. Ooh, I don't got a very good grip here. Come on, I'm goated. What's the rest button? It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I forgot. It's been a hot minute since I've played. I got the technique down. I just don't got the buttons down. What's the manually choose hand button? I actually forgot what the manually choose hand button is, and I turned off tutorials. What's the manually choose hand button? I forgot. I forgot. Hold on. There's a font. Oh yeah, that's for manual limb selection. It's spacebar. I don't know why I didn't check that. On. There's shit on the top. There's shit on the top. Oh wait. Only shit on the top of the other one? Was not shit on both? Oh. There you go. There's shit on the top. Just climb down. Jump off the edge. Thank you. There's no fall damage in the tutorial. Ha ha ha. Okay. On. Yep. Advanced training. That's the tutorial you have to beat to get the good shit. This game's kind of easy once you, like, figure out what all the mechanics are, because I think the tutorial didn't quite prepare me for all the mechanics. But once you know what all the mechanics are, you're like, oh, okay. It's like just a matter of planning what you're doing, you know? There's still some hard bits, but, you know. I'll keep my foot there. I don't want to fall. See, my character's not even getting tired because I know where to grab. To not increase my tiredness. Free shit? Oh, wait. Where's the free shit? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Free shit. Will this count? It will not. They knew to program it, so you have to start at the bottom for it to, to cheese it. Oh, that's my current objective. 5, 6. Okay, well, we gotta do one of the 6s. We're not at the vibey part yet, I know. You know what I should do? I should just make a save that's right after the tutorial, and then just copy and paste that save whenever I play this game. You know? So I can just, like, skip this part. I do want the shit you get here, because you do get some fun shit for beating the tutorial, but you have to beat it every time, you know? I just want to get to the mountain. Let's see here. S, get my foot up here. Look at that flexibility. She's supposed to be like the world's best rock climber or something. Whee! Bonk. I forgot there's a free water bottle here. Y'all ever heard of crack climbing? It's a real thing. I feel like everyone's heard of crack climbing by now. I just remember when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. I think no one knew what the fuck crack climbing was. And they thought Kojima made that shit up. Then they'd be like, nah, Kojima didn't make that shit up. Getting my character a little tired. I belayed on purpose, haha. Boop. Yeah, it was 7 and 8. Right left. See, I feel like I don't remember how good the tutorial for 7 was, but I feel like 7 is like probably the tutorial you need the most. You need to know how to properly climb 7. If you don't know how to properly climb 7, there will be parts where you will die. Not know 7, you will die. Got it. And now 8. Alright, oh, I had to touch up there on 8. Okay. There's only like maybe a few spots on that are like 7 in the whole game. It's not like it's required, but if you know how to climb 7, you'll be able to climb a lot of easier stuff. You know? Like, there'll be a lot of easier stuff that will not give you any trouble if you can climb 7. And if you understand 7, you have to understand why you're not dying on 7. I definitely didn't on my first run, so good luck. Can I just reach that from here? Nope. Got it. Bonk. And now, where's the box? There's like a box that opens once you beat the tutorial. There it is. There we go. See, you get the beekeeper map. That's also, like, I feel like you would need that on your first playthrough. I mean, I know where the bees are, but I know where the bees are. Go for bees. And also you get money for the vending machine, which is, like, so nice. I forget what the best item from the vending machine is. I honestly forgot. I remembered it, but then I don't remember. I think it's like I thought you could buy chocolate from this too, but no. Is that the protein bar? Is that the protein bar? I think it's the protein bar. That's food. Oh, the protein bar or the soda? That was the best item. One of the two. By the way, there's like one more vending machine in the whole game. By the way it's in the tutorial, you'd think it's like, I don't know, important. Or like there'd be more vending machines up the mountain, but nah, it's like the only one. There's only one more in the whole game, and it does not require coins. Okay, I think there's two, but I don't... one of them is like, you can't really get anything out of it, if I recall. I don't remember. Time for the vibey part of Cairn. Which I learned only after, like, my third playthrough of the game. That a cairn is a place where you sit. And I didn't sit at a single cairn in my whole playthrough. My whole first playthrough, I did not sit on a single cairn. Like a place you sit when you're on, like, a mountain trail. Either climbing it or hiking. I saw a few of them when I was playing. I just didn't sit in any of them, because I was like, what's the point? There's like two things you can only do if you're at a cairn, for some reason. Which is annoying. Like, you can only... if you find the fireworks, you can only use them when you're at a cairn. And for me and my friend, we didn't know that. And we just were carrying fireworks in our backpack, our limited inventory backpack, for like the whole game. And we did not know how to get rid of them. I will not be picking up the fireworks, because maybe I can. I was gonna say, I've already seen them, and they're not that cool. But I'm streaming, so maybe I should just grab them just to show them off. Up I go. Oh, now we have a stamina bar. These. Is there anything over here? That. Stupid. I think I have voice volume off just because I don't want to listen to the calls. Like my last playthrough, I'm pretty sure I did that. Can I take the rest of these? I'm surprised there's no achievement for this. I think there's an achievement for like recycling a little bit, but not like recycling a fuck ton. That would have been fun. I think that makes 2 games in a row. How's my backpack already full? What do you mean? I think that's 2 games in a row where I expected there to be an achievement involving picking up trash. You know? No environmentalist achievements, Let's see how far I can go without using a python. No safety. If I fall, I fall. Which is technically called free soloing, which is the name of the hardest difficulty in this game, but... No pythons, no pythons. I'm no bitch. If I die, I die. If I die, I die, I die. I want that bead. I've forgotten, if there's one thing I forgot, I remember like so much about this game since the last I played it, but there's one thing I don't remember, and that's the crafting recipes. I don't recall a single one, so I actually don't know what I can make with the honey, but I know I can make something. Forget what you're supposed to put it in, because there's about, like, for every item, there's, like, maybe one perfect crafting recipe, especially for the rare items, like chocolate and honey. There's definitely, like, a crafting recipe you're supposed to make with it to get, like, something real good, you know? Or you can combine it and get something mostly good. I want that honey. Oh no. The easiest way to get this casually, by the way, is climb all the way up this hill, this mountain, right here, and then just belay onto it if you're new to the game. Now, if you want the practice, though, you can get it the cool way, which is what I'm gonna do. Which, on this early part of the mountain, you should probably definitely get your practice in. And a tip. This is like a mini tutorial, mini extended tutorial section. After we climb, like, up that hill way up there, you get all of your stats refilled. So don't worry and don't use your stat items, right, in this area. So, like, definitely use this area to practice, because any food you eat here will be technically wasted. I would not recommend it. Can I reach it? Not yet. Bring my hand down. Okay, I might be able to reach it. W, come on. Got it. My feet appear to be falling. See, and that's the cool way. That's how you get it the cool way. Definitely did think I was gonna fall, because I have fallen there, because I'm a dingus. I don't even think you have a food meter on this part of the game. Oh, no, you do. What side of the hill do I not climb? I feel like I never climbed the middle part, which is like the obvious part. I always climb either on the far right or I climb that hill right, or that pillar. I never climbed the middle. Let's climb the middle. The pillar is definitely the cool way. The spire. I also would encourage, if you ever play this game, if anyone ever plays this game, because it's good, I like this game. Wouldn't have played it like 50 times if I had, if I didn't like it. Is encourage yourself to take the hard route every now and then, because this game does kind of teach you that you can look for the easy route, and that's like part of it, your planning. But sometimes take the hard route, especially in these early areas, to get your practice. Because you won't be unpracticed when you are forced to hit a hard area, if you take mostly easy routes in the early game. That's a really shit foot placement. I do not like that. Why is the game playing such ominous music right now, dude? What the hell? I had to pause to make sure it was the game. It would be easier to go to the right, but... Actually, can I even climb that? Actually, I don't even know if I can climb that. I'm not even gonna try. That one looks... That line looks way too... I don't even fucking know. I could play music while I'm doing this. Hold on. Put the music back on. Along with me. Interface. This is the screen. One second. Oh, wait. And with me, it's me. Why'd you know? Just don't touch that down. Wait, why'd you fall? Oh. I actually don't know why I fell. I looked pretty stable. Wait, what? Wait, which one's... Oh, wait, my newest save is up here. I thought it would be at the bottom. I actually don't know why I fell. Oh, take two. I looked pretty stable. I don't know why I just flopped. I'm so glad there's no achievement for beating hard mode. I would cry. Is there an achievement for beating hard mode? I actually don't remember. I'm checking. I don't think there was. I have all the achievements, and I don't remember playing hard mode. No. The rarest achievement is to still look at Marco with the binoculars. Because it's such an awkward thing to do casually, and you don't even know it's an option. So you have to, like, look at the achievement and be like, what the fuck do you mean look at Marco with the binoculars? But to look at him with the binoculars, you have to do it before you even meet the guy, so you don't even know who he is. I'll do it in this playthrough, why not? We'll probably walk by the binoculars. Oh, so this is one of those games where they heavily recommend you use a controller, but honestly, it's pretty identical on a mouse and keyboard. I would not say it's more difficult in, like, any way to use mouse and keyboard. Got my grippers out. Am I stable? Notice you can't tell. Hold on, I got messaged. Boom. Alright, we're good. Reach, reach. There we go. Whoa, 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 why is my foot there? Go somewhere normal. Foot, damn. Sometimes the foot just goes wherever it fucking feels like, man. Alright. I want up here. What the fuck? I was gonna say, why are you tired, character? Look how good of a standing position I'm in. I'm basically just standing here. My character was stressing about the... Okay. Grab something good. Yeah, I did it. Frog. Here's something that didn't make sense to me about this game. Start the ascent. A pretty small thing about this game, but they never actually say why the mountain is so dangerous. Like, ever. For example, like, it's supposed to be the most dangerous mountain in the universe in this game. And it's like, they don't explain why it's, like, impossible to rescue me if I die on this mountain. This mountain, if anything, just because it's designed like a video game, because it is a video game, right? It looks incredibly easy to rescue someone via helicopter on this mountain. It looks like it's barely even an issue. That if I get stuck on this mountain, it looks like it would actually take, like, a day to find me. Via a helicopter. Can I not save here? Okay, whatever. No save for me. Yeah, it looks like it would be really easy to save my life if I... Even during the deadly part of the mountain where, like, you're supposed to, like, potentially die. Even during that part of the mountain, it looks like it wouldn't be too much of an issue to save me via helicopter. What a song to be listening to while I'm climbing a mountain. I wish I could fall. what a fucking song to listen to while I fucking climb a mountain. I wish that I could fall backwards right into your arms. Your arms. Best song for climbing. Also, am I just gonna leave that down there? Was I supposed to press a button to put that in my backpack? I don't think I was. I think that's just there. I'll probably fine. I forgot. I genuinely forgot there's something I'm supposed to press down there. odd thing was they never found his own when he died. That's probably the most interesting part about this song, where it's talking about this dead guy. But, like, what the fuck do you mean they never found his skull? What was left of his body? Like, yeah, there's wizard shit happening in the rest of the song, but what happened to his skull? Where'd it go? When he died. Where did his skull go? Because never found his skull. That implies you found the rest of his head. Yeah, but it kind of why the camera? I didn't know if you try turning the camera sideways, it does that on this part. Many scorpions inside. Saying they never found someone's skull implies you found the rest of the head. Because it also doesn't sound like they found a skeleton. Because I guess if it was just a skeleton, you would say you didn't find the skull. If he was like decomposed. But the song is clearly saying they found him pretty quickly. So not saying you didn't find his skull implies you found like the rest of his head. You found like the face hanging around. What are the rock climbing rules? Well, that's where we started, is that little thing over there. Like, what are the rules when you're climbing a rock? Like, can I have taken a helicopter up this high? Is that allowed? Then, can I have a helicopter drop me off right here and then climb the rest? Is that fine? Or is that cheating? Calm words. Stuck. Can stop me now. Also, a tip for this game. You may think. Oh, wrong menu. Which menu? Okay, there we go. Tip for this game for anyone who plans on playing it. You may think your health bar is the part that matters the most out of your stats, but it is not. In fact, you can fucking ignore the shit out of your health bar up here. Food and water are way more important. Like, you can ignore the health bar. Unless you're really bad. I rarely fell on my first playthrough. Unless you're falling a fuck ton, then I honestly would not give a shit about your health bar. How's my stats doing? I can keep going. I can keep just climbing. I'm tempted. How many secrets should I go for? No, I don't remember where all the. I remember where a good handful of secrets are. I'm definitely gonna get the glowing gloves. Something funny I noticed is basically everyone I saw play this game got the glowing gloves on their first playthrough. I did not see them at all. The funny thing is, on my first playthrough, I easily found the, like, eating thermos. The thermos, which is, like, the best item in the game. And, like, almost no one else on their first playthrough found the thermos. Like, I found that so interesting. I did not find the gloves. In fact, I think the gloves look ugly. I'm glad I didn't get the gloves. I think you can de-equip them when you find them, but still. The gloves look fucking ugly, so I'm kind of glad I didn't find them, but I'm surprised at how few people found the thermos. It's like right there. It's not going to be for a while, but like the thermos is like right there, man. I don't know how so many people missed it on their first playthrough. I remember where some secrets are, but I don't remember what they are. Like, I don't remember some of them. See, this is one of the vending machines I was talking about. You can recycle. Compost. Any other broken shit in here? Gimme. Thickening slop. This is a little bit of a weird wall. Honestly, there's a certain part of the game where I just, like, most of my playthroughs stop before beating the game. Because there's just a part of the game I just think is kind of boring. And it's like the last bit. When you get to the part where... When you get to the part where canonically people are dying, it's actually the easiest part of the game. Where people are canonically dying a lot. Because it's supposed to be a deadly mountain, by the way. It's like the easiest part of the game. And I'm like, why? Why is the part where lore-wise people are fucking perishing like the part that I'm like not struggling with at all? Ouch. So that's where most of my playthroughs end, is once I reach the canonical hard part, but not actually hard part. And I'm just like, well, it's gonna be less fun on this part, so I'm just gonna go back. Oh, that was the wrong button. I didn't mean to belay. No, I don't need the belay. I meant to chalk. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna... I wanted to chalk up because this part's a little spelunkus. Chalk is so overpowered once you realize like what it does. Because you kind of don't realize what it's for. Because I don't think the game really explicitly tells you how and when to use, or when you should be using chalk. But it makes it so that you like don't fall. Or it makes so your stamina goes down like slower. Like your grip stamina, not your top left stamina. Dead robot. Yeah, someone died. The chalk sound, Rudy. I'm not eating the sickening slop. Can't make me. There we go. There's some shit over here, but I don't think any of it's, like, useful. I don't remember there being any, like, secrets. There's a bunch of equipment items you can find that are secret. I don't think there's any equipment items in the secrets that are over there. And it's just gonna take a while, so I'm just not even gonna bother with that area. The only secrets I really care about are the thermos. And, like, there's one other item, but I don't remember what it is. I remember where it is, but I don't remember what it is. I remember it being neat. I do not remember what it is, though. I honestly cannot for the life of me. It's in, like, the area with the crystals. We had to climb that, like, circular room. I forget what's at the top of the circular room, but I remember liking it. There's something up there. That's, like, end of the game. That's like, especially from like I said, I basically just stop playing the game after I get to the boring, when I get to the boring part. It's like right before the boring part. That's basically end of the game for how my casual playthroughs go of this. Do you? Did I miss the binoculars? I want to do that thing. I already have the achievement. Oops. But I already have the achievement, but I want to show off the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing. The keepsakes. Look at all the keepsakes I have. I don't think they do anything. Do they do things? I actually don't remember. Yeah, I don't think they do anything. I like them. I like the doll, but let's switch it up. I like the crystal, too. We're crystalling it up. Put a crystal in our bag. That guy. Gabriel, I am devastated. I'm devastated. Your fever never subsided, and your leg wound healed belatedly, despite my politicity. We should have gone back down as you requested 3 days ago, or should we have? I thought finding the pearly Elderways, and it would solve all our problems. Yeah, you're kind of dumb. 2 of us, no one else. That promise. Robot. That was included. This shelter looks like just a few days stay. We're right for a few days stay. We'll still have a great view. It's telling you about a secret. Wait, hold on, there's this thing right there. Come on, I'm robbing the dead, don't mind me. There you go. It's fine, they don't need it. If the dead needed it, they wouldn't have made it so easy to take. I forgot to turn the music back on. Oh, yeah. Rowdy, gotta go to the chalk zone. I do not remember a single episode of the Chalk Zone. I know I watched it when I was little. I do not remember a single fucking episode of that shit. Does anyone actually like the Chalk Zone? Anyone remember the Chalk Zone? I feel like it was on about the same time as Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. Like, obviously they're on the same channel, so not the exact same time, but I feel like they were like back to back. And I remember Foster's Home way more. Chalk Zone was rigged from the start. It had to go up against Foster's Home, man. Oh, do you know what a show we should watch in the Discord? I should, like, get back and do it. It seems like, I mean, the ideas I'm most willing to watch in the Discord are the ones where I'm like, it's a childhood show I watched like 3 episodes of and then forgot. Like when we watched Winx Club, or a fair amount of Winx Club, and Huntic. We should watch, does anyone remember Redakai? It was trying to cash in on the popularity of card games. And it was like, I remember even as a kid thinking it was okay. But as a kid, I more cared about lore than the actual content of the show. And Redakai, I liked the lore as a kid. Same with Huntic. Huntic was pretty shit. Even as a kid, I remember it being kind of wonky. I remember the lore of Huntic being cool as fuck. So that's why I liked Huntic when I was little. And Redakai kind of filled the void after Huntic stopped airing. There's an episode, I vividly remember this episode, from Redakai. Okay, I should explain the concept of Redakai. Okay, so Redakai is... So, oh my god, it's so fucking weird to explain. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. So they have, I don't know what these devices are called, but they have these little iPhones. They're in like a fantasy world. They're in like a magic, half sci-fi fantasy world with kung fu. Kung fu society, basically. As you do, right? The main characters, they're like a trio. They have like this master who teaches them kung fu shit, right? And they have these like iPhone thingies that like channel spirit powers, where the base idea of an episode is they're after like something. I forget what the MacGuffin is, but they're getting something. And so the first half of the episode, they channel the spirit powers, and so some of the spirits aren't even fucking Salamander. I'm explaining a show from my childhood that I'm considering watching in the Discord. You've missed nothing other than it's a fantasy magic sci-fi. So like, yeah, so they have these like iPhones that like, but only like the like kung fu people have them. They're not like a normal thing, right? And it allows them to channel the powers of spirits, but the spirits aren't very spirity. Like there's a spirit that's like a robot guy. That's like the main character's main spirit. Oh yeah, their thingies also capture them like Pokemon. They like absorb spirits. It's weird. So, and the how the general thing goes, because you have to have the two acts. You have to have the fight scene at the beginning of the episode, and the fight scene finale. You know, uh, so in the first fight scene of the episode, they just channel the spirits into their own body, and they like do combat with them. They do basically almost a different spirit every episode. They do repeat ones sometimes. They never explain why they pick which spirit they do. Like, honestly, I couldn't tell you why they pick one spirit over another, because the spirits don't seem to give them that unique of abilities. But I don't know. Especially since they each have like a main spirit they like the most, and that spirit they seem to do better with. So I don't know why they don't just pick their main one every time. I mean, to sell toys, that's why. But then the main one they channel them in the body, and then the second fight, the finale fight of the episode, they transform into the spirit. So they become like probably like pretty big. They become like they go from like 5 foot little kids to like 20 foot monster guys, kind of like chaotic, and then they fucking that's like the gist. So, and there's also a rival team who's like evil. They're the villains. They're trying to collect whatever the MacGuffin is. I don't even remember what the MacGuffin is. They're trying to collect whatever the MacGuffin is to for the bad guy, and the main character is doing it for the good guy, right? So there's this episode, right? And the reason I stopped climbing is because I have to explain this episode because I remember it vividly, and it's stupid. It's a dumb episode. I thought it was dumb when I was little too. Like I was like 9, and I thought this episode was fucking stupid, right? So it's 3v3. It's always 3v3. The three main characters versus the three bad guys. And in this fight, they get split up, right? They're all 1v1ing their like counterpart. Like it's like the cool guy. Each team has the cool guy, the girl, and the kind of crazy guy. That's the team. That's the team. That's the three people on each team. So the two cool guys, basically the main character, get split up, and now they're 1v1ing, right? They're like, oh yeah, I forgot. They do kung fu, but they also shoot like laser beams and like fireballs and like rock blasts and shit. They also do that. So like, they're separated, they're 1v1ing, and then like the bad guy gets like knocked onto the ground, and he like whispers a magic spell under his breath, right? And the main character like, blasts him with like, fire blast, right? And then it cuts to the other crew, and they hear the bad guy scream in agony, right? And then they get back to him, and they're like, "Oh my god, main character, you attacked a surrendering combatant." That's not cool. And then he gets like punished by like even like both sides are like that. But the evil team and the good guy team are fucking, chastising him. Then he gets like they return to like the base with the samurai master guy, right? And he's like, not cool. You will must reflect. You will not be able to go on the next mission. You must reflect on your actions. And he's like, what? Why is everyone upset with me? I don't understand. Like, he doesn't understand why people are like mad at him for what he did. And then it's revealed that after meditating, he learns that the bad guy cast a spell. So like he cast an illusion spell. No, okay. So he cast an illusion spell where in real life, he said, I surrender. But in the illusion spell, he said, fucking come at me, you little bitch. So he fake surrender. So apparently like the universe, like the magic powers they have, accepted his surrender. So because remember that the other four people were not there. So they were not there to know he surrendered. So the magic powers acknowledged his surrender, and that's how they knew that he attacked a surrendering guy. But he used a magic spell to make it seem like he surrendered when he, or to make it seem like he didn't surrender when he did surrender. And I'm like, I thought that was so dumb. But then, things like, oh, it turns out I wasn't a bad guy. I didn't attack an innocent man. So then he, runs out to go help his friends in the, 2v3 that they're doing. So here are my problems. Okay, first problem one. Who cares if he had. This is the fate of the world. This is the fate of the world. You can't let the bad guys get the magic MacGuffin, right? Why is the sensei like? Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have attacked a surrendering guy, assuming he didn't cast the magic spell, right? We're working on the knowledge that the sensei had. Why would you ground your fucking chosen one from saving the world because he fucked up a little, right? Slap on the wrist, teach him a lesson, get him back out there. It's the fate of the world. Second, if my fucking opponent casts a magic spell that lets you fake surrender, you've forfeited all your rights to surrendering. The next time we meet, you're dying. I'm casting my ultra fireball spell on you, and I'm burning you into a skeleton. Like, you have forfeited your human rights by fake surrendering, you know? Literal war crime to fake surrender, by the way. Like, I found that so dumb because I'm like, they're evil. Honestly, I wouldn't even care if the main character killed this guy. They're so evil. And he fucking fake surrendered to get the main character in trouble? Like, what is this? Like, it's so dumb, in my opinion. Like, back to climbing. But yeah, it's like I don't know, man. After the villain pulls that shit on me, he's dying next time we meet. Like, you have chosen death. You've pulled the nuclear option of kung fu. So, like, the kung fu equivalent of the nuclear button. You have pressed it, and now I will do it. And now it's no holds barred. There's actually another episode I remember, not vividly, but they had like a tournament arc where they had to unlock their season 2 spirits because they needed some more toys type shit. They did like a spiritual like kung fu journey to which would include a tournament arc to unlock their full potential. But the bad guys were also invited to also unlock their spirit mode type shit. And I'm like, hold on a second. Why are they invited? They're evil. And you have to do like your spirit journey on like this specific mountain that they're in the TV show. And I'm like, hold on. Why are we letting the bad guys on the spirit mountain? What fucking rule of Kung Fu says you have to allow your opponent, your evil ass opponent, to unlock their full potential? What? Like, what kind of fucking rules are we doing here? Nah, if my fucking evil, if the evil villains show up to my spirit mountain, I'm kicking them off the spirit mountain. I'm sending them off the mountain. I'm kicking them as hard as I can off this cliff. You do not get to have a spirit journey if you are you're a war criminal. I'm not allowing you to complete your spirit journey and gain untold magic. That's my fucking spirit journey. It's absolute horseshit. Anyway, that's the show I want to watch. Next, that's the show I think I want to watch next time we do a watch party. We might boot that one up. Because honestly, those are the only 2 episodes I remember. I remember watching more episodes though as a kid. There's like one episode I only remember like the last 10 minutes of it. And it's like the girl character because well, that's bullshit. You know, the girl character, because she needs something unique about her because she's kind of boring and bland. She unlocks the ability to be like she can like see the future. And there's like an episode where they're trying to force her to have spirit visions. When like if you like force yourself to have a vision, you get a shitty vision. You get like a wrong vision. Then they learn that we can't push her. At the end, while meditating, she has a normal vision, so an accurate one. Where she's like bowing and obeying the main villain, and she's like, "Oh no!" And that's like the last episode I remember of that show. So she's like destined to become a villain. Spoilers. I remember 3 episodes, and one of them contains that spoiler. My bad. Oh no! All 3 people in the known universe who wanted to watch this show. Yeah, even because I don't know, people don't give enough credit to kids for bullshit detecting, and yeah, maybe I was a bit of a smarter kid. Maybe I detected bullshit a bit easier, but the fact that I detected so much bullshit in that show as the target audience kind of means the show was kind of shit. Like I'm probably gonna detect more shit when I watch it as a grown human, you know. Like Huntic. I was literally using Huntic as an example earlier. So I'm probably, my bullshit detectors are definitely going to go off the rails. Is that a billboard? What is that? Is there a camera mode in this game? On these buttons. I don't remember what the camera button is. Oh no, I think it's like a satellite. I don't know, I can't tell. Too far away. But yeah, like, that show lit my bullshit detector off as a kid so hard. Like, I don't even know. My bullshit detector was going off so much in that show, and I still watched it, because again, Commenter wasn't here when I said, I don't think, but... Oh, I forgot there's spiders here. I mainly watched that show because I liked the lore, and because it was filling the void after, because it's like it feels like a really shitty mix between Chaotic and Huntic, which are both shows that had just ended basically. So little kid me was fiending for shit similar. Why is this foot not moving? spiders. I might belay here. But yeah. That's the main reason I watched that show as a kid. It was filling my void of those two shows no longer airing. So I was putting up with the bullshit a little bit. I have by the way, the show that I was just talking about, it has cards. I own some of the cards. I'm dead here. Bye. I didn't have enough time to Python. Yeah, I have a lot of the cards. I don't know why I have so many. I don't think I was asking that hard for them. I think I asked for a few. I have like a fuck ton of them. And I'm sure they're all worthless, because the game that the cards are, because it was talking about a card game, and unlike Chaotic, where the card game is pretty much in the show, or Yu-Gi-Oh, where, like Chaotic, the card game has changed a fair bit, but it's still in the show, you know? And Yu-Gi-Oh, the whole show is the card game, right? In this show, the card game is not even in the show. It's like barely. Like the spirits are cards, but they don't use any of the mechanics, right? And the cards for this show are the card game sucks. It's basically you're playing War, and I'm like, me and my friend, like, we read the rules and we're like, this card game fucking sucks ass. So we added our own rules to make it not suck ass. Because it's basically War. You pick the top card off the top of your deck, and then you play it. First person to win off of pure luck. And I'm like, that's boring. It encourages you not to build, like, not to have more than, like, 10 cards in your deck. Because if you have more than 10 cards, then you're just going to lose, because you're going to have too many cards. So we made our own rules for that. To make it less shit. Like, when a fucking 9-year-old has to homebrew your fuck-ass card game because your card game sucks that much, like, who was their target audience? They aired at, like, they aired at, like, I don't know, like, the time slot next to, like, I don't know, the target audience seems pretty, like, high in age. It was on Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network generally, around that time, Cartoon Network generally appealed more for, like, the ages between, like, I don't know, like, 11 and, like, 14. Like, around that time, that's, like, about the demographic of Cartoon Network. And it aired at, like, 2 p.m., which is, you know, before school gets out, or it's right as school gets out, but, you know, then, you know, you have to count getting home from school, like, you know, the bus. No, it aired at a very teenager time frame, you know, for Cartoon Network. But the card game is, like, for 4-year-olds. So I'm like, what is this, you know? Like, what's this card game? Why is this card game so shit? Yeah, exactly. Even, like, the earliest, out of all the schools I went to, the earliest my school got out was, like, 2:20, and I still didn't get home until about 2:50. And, like, the rerun of the show was, the rerun of the show was at, like, 7 p.m., which also doesn't, like, scream, like, kid show, or, like, 4-year-old show. Because, you know, then they'd be doing homework at that hour. So it's like, what, like, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's, like, teenager type, like, airing like for teenager hours, a very like semi-mature show. Like it was on Cartoon Network, but the card game that it was selling is for like 2-year-olds. So like what's going on, you know? What does the banana man do? Oh, it gives you grit. Honestly, I should probably compost these items because I'm so good at the game. I don't think I need this many pythons. I'm gonna take these pills. Fuck it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this music. This is so loud in the default game. I have music turned down. There we go. I'll keep it on, because I have to put the volume down, so it doesn't matter. The rave room. I'm not gonna... Should I take the fireworks to show you guys what the fireworks do? Because they take up so much inventory. But fucking... There we go. Oh, turn it off again. The rave room. Can. Ooh, I want the yak bottle. Give me that. You can really stretch the inventory in this game. Ooh, instant noodles, I want that. You can really bullshit the inventory in this game if you do it good enough. Fuck. I should just get rid of the pythons. I'm just gonna get rid of the pythons. I don't need 10 pythons. I'm good enough at the game. I don't need that many pythons. There we go, I got the noodles. Pythons or the rave? We're pretty low on the mountain, so probably not. We're in the residential district of the mountains, because if you've forgotten the lore, some, like, natives used to live on this mountain as a rock climbing... Oh, the fireworks. No, yeah. Probably if you shot them up pretty high. There's not snow on the mountain for a while, so maybe not. Except a robot. Yeah, we should totally watch that show in the Discord sometime. Who knows? Maybe it'll actually be good or something, despite my bullshitometer going off. Maybe I'll have the same amount of fun as Huntic. I doubt it will be as fun as Huntic. Because Huntic was bad, but it's so funny bad. I don't think this show is gonna be funny bad. Or I don't think it's gonna be hilarious bad. Huntic was hilarious bad. Like, I was yodeling at Huntic. Did we get to the... Because we didn't watch Season 2. I do not remember much of Season 1 of Huntic. Did we get to the part of Huntic where the cool guy gets mind-controlled? So I remember seeing that episode as a kid. But I don't remember it being from the bad season. You know? I remember it being the better art style. But I don't, I don't remember that happening when we were watching it, you know? Did the main guy, did the cool guy get mind-controlled in our watch-through? There's like an episode I remember when I was little where he gets mind-controlled. Oh, there's a safe spot here. What the fuck? My camera's in the darkness. What the hell? I know I don't need it, but I have the urge to pick up all the trash in the game. My character's getting hungry. I should probably have him rest. Cutscene I don't care about. Oh, my fingies. Oh, my fingies are great. Yeah, the episode I remember, he, like, walks into the room with, like, his brain attached to his, like, Titan, and he zaps the Titan. Say, like, oh, I had my brain protected, but he's lying. I remember that when I was, like, a little kid, but I don't remember if that was in the show at all. From what we watched. I need to use more chalk, dude. Look how much chalk we got here. We're chalked up. I gotta cook something. Let's cook. I remember milk and ramen is like a good combo. It's a creamy ramen. Yeah, creamy. We got the creamy status. Gobble it up. I don't remember what you used the honey on. Food dried veggies. Store that shit. Yeah, we don't actually need to sleep. Our health is good. Good rest, good rest. I remember this part of the cave being hard to wiggle out of. Can we belay here? No, we can't. I honestly remember almost nothing about Huntic already. I just remember we stopped because Season 2 just was bad. It wasn't even funny bad. Animation quality got tanked, and it just became bad. That's why we stopped it, because it was like, eh. Do you know what another show we should watch? I remember, like, no episodes of this. But I remember I watched it. It's called... Hold on. It's typed like this. Hold on. This show. It's typed... It's spelt like that. It's about a kid who finds a rock. And he gets taken to the, quote, imagination. Where he's like, it's an alternate universe. Right? And the general idea is that you have, like, a spirit animal that you can summon out of a rock, like a Pokemon. And you say, I imagine, and you say your guy. And then, like, your guy comes out, and he has to, they're trying to collect all the MacGuffins so he can get back to the real world, or his normal world. Well, I'll just look it up. I have not seen this show in, like, 19 years. Show. On. 5 different shows pop up for that. 30 different shows. This is the most ununique fucking name of a show ever. Oh my god. There's so many. Obviously. On. There's like 50 different. It's so ununique of a name. Was that on 4Kids? I think it was on 4Kids. Let me type in 4Kids. Show where kids are teleported to a imagination world. Say, I imagine, and summon monsters from rocks. Hyper-specific Google search. Let's see. Oh, I typed it wrong. Sorry. Sorry, it's typed like this. Magination. Like magic nation, I think. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Let me pull up the pic. Hey, a Game Boy game? Hold on, I got the pic, I got the pic, I got the pic, I got the pic. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. This is it, this is it. Let me see what you've sent. Yeah, I was looking at that too, and I was like, is that it? But that's not it. Hold on. Image, pull up image. On reset transformation. This show. And they can also find more monsters to add to their rocks by, like, befriending them. But they rarely did that. That was a rare thing they did. They didn't do that much. This is another one we should watch. Oh my god, this image is huge! This one. Really. Yeah, they each have, like, an imagination rock. I don't remember what the MacGuffin is, but they have to collect, like, 8 MacGuffins, and they only get one, like, every fucking, like, 5 billionth episode. They, like, rarely got... Oh my god, why am I clicking on random shit? I'm trying to grab this one thing, and I'm dragging everything instead. Yeah. It was a weird show. I do not remember... I remember the first episode, and then, like, one episode where they found a MacGuffin. I think I'm gonna fall before this goes in. Tragic. Even as a kid, I thought that title was stupid. Talking about a lot of shows I thought were a little stupid, even as the target audience. Wait, did I eat? Okay, saved after I ate. Good, good, good. Yeah. You're not doing... Well, I liked the show, I just thought the title was stupid. So I definitely know as a kid I was a very outlier kid. Because do you know what's... this is definitely a hot take, I know. Considering how many toys they made that did not suit me as a kid. Because I hated most toys as a kid. I hated all toys that were, like, noise-makey and were, like, gimmicky. Like, I liked toys where they were pretty silent and then had, like, roleplay value. You know? Like, I wanted an Omnitrix as a kid that just looked like an Omnitrix. I didn't want it to make noise. I didn't want it to flash lights at me. I didn't want it to fucking require batteries. I just wanted it to spin and for me to pretend to smack it down. I didn't need all this fucking bullshit they added to every Omnitrix toy. I basically just wanted a cosplay item. You know, it's no wonder I played with my actual wristwatch more than I played with an Omnitrix toy. You know? Hate this wall. I was definitely an outlier kid when it came to that kind of shit, but still. Ooh, nice. Well, that's another thing. I wanted a Pokeball that was just a Pokeball. I didn't want it to fucking shoot out a little toy. Because there was like the ones that like shot out a little guy. I didn't want one that made fucking cartoon noises. I just wanted a fucking Pokeball to hold and then occasionally throw and probably break. I was just because I had a, I don't remember who it was, but I was like related to them, I think. And I went to their house one time, and this kid, I'm pretty sure he was like my cousin. I don't remember which cousin it was though at this point. But he had so many like toys that I would like. Like he had a Pokeball that was just a Pokeball. He didn't do any gimmicky bullshit. I was like, oh, that's what I want. But all 99% of the toys in the toy aisle are gimmicky bullshit, and I hated gimmicky bullshit as a kid. I hated that shit. I don't want gimmicks on my toys. I just want a toy. I want a Ben 10 toy, and I want Ben 10 to just be Ben 10. I don't want it to be fucking press a button on his back for karate chop action like Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was like that. There was exactly like one Pokeball toy like that. And I was like, oh, I like it. Oh, I didn't mean to quick rest here, but enjoying your 5-minute nap. Yeah, I wanted this. Yeah, I got my shit. Okay, this is when you can do the thing. So it's raining now. Where is he? Oh, there. Wait, is that him? This is where you get the achievement, by the way. To spot the guy climbing. I don't remember where he is. Where is he? Do you guys remember where he is? Oh, and you guys weren't on stream when I got this achievement. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, you have to like wait here for a second to see him. There he is. Yeah, there's an achievement for this is the rarest achievement in the game, by the way. Probably because you have to fucking wait here for like 10 seconds. I do wonder, if you like go down there, can you like talk to him? Or will he like despawn by the time I climb down? He'll probably despawn. I doubt there's something down there for me. Give me the reward. I want all the stuff. I want it. I want it all. I'll eat this. Compost it. Gimme, gimme. Haha. Give me so much loot. I'm too good at the game. I can't carry all my loot. Ooh, I want oats. 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 Think. Stupid inventory. Let me cheese you like I do every time. Got it. Get fucked. My oats. Yeah, I was more particular. Oh wait, there's a Cairn up there. I was talking about. I didn't even know about this Cairn. Hold on. Yep. I've never even been up here. There's eggs up here? Oh my god. There's an achievement for making Easter eggs? And I thought the first eggs you could get were, like, near the top of the mountain. I thought it was, like, a secret thing. That is now forbidden. Interesting. I thought it meant, like... I thought the only eggs you could get were at the end. How do I get up there, though? Wait, let me keep climbing. Oh, there we go. I was like, there's a Cairn up there. I know I'm allowed up here. There's a Cairn spot up here. The name of the game. So I know I'm allowed up. So let me up. We can do the fireworks. And sunsets, you know. Oh, and I didn't even realize. It's 4th of July was yesterday, so, you know, this is like festive. Fireworks. And that guy down there is gonna be so confused. He's gonna think I'm like dying and asking for help. What's portrait? And that's it. There's technically another bag of fireworks you can light like 2 at the same time, but yeah. Why did I flop like that? Yeah, I took medicine that makes me increase my grip. I mean, let's fuck it long, you know? Dude, I'm so excited for the DLC. Do you think the DLC is going to be non-canon, or do you think it's going to take place in the past? It looks like it's like a beach one, like a kind of like a beach mountain. But in the trailer, it looks like you're the same person. Spoilers. I mean, if you're watching my streams, and I've played this already like 12 times, or 1 time, but you know, yeah, we don't survive. So, but clearly, this girl in the trailer, so. Well, there's the ending where you can choose to go home, which I think is the stupidest ending in the game. Like, did I get it on stream? No, I didn't get it on stream. I did that off stream. But I mentioned something I don't like about the go home ending is it abruptly ends. And by that I mean, oh yeah, free DLC in August 13th. I've been mentioning it like offhandedly during this stream, and I think before. At least on the Discord I did. When it got announced like 4 months ago. They're doing a bunch of free DLC, but this is the first one. And I'm so excited. Like, I would have paid for them. I would have paid for these DLCs. I love this game. But they're all free, baby. There we go. And the light off. But anyway. I think I've mentioned it on stream, the ending, the alternate ending that I didn't get on stream, the one where you go home at the end. But I hate it. Because so the ending, because you don't get any gameplay for picking the ending. And when you pick an ending, by the way, it deletes your save file. Your save file's gone. So you either pick that ending, and then you have to replay the whole game if you want to get the ending that actually gives you gameplay. Because if you pick the go home ending, you just get a cutscene. The game's pretty short, so I'm kind of like, I don't like that it deletes your save without telling you, but like I get them wanting you to play the whole game again to get the other ending. I kind of get that, but But anyway, look, if both endings had gameplay, I would be more fine with it. But considering one of the endings is just a cutscene and the other ending is actually gameplay, I don't like that. Because like when it should have been, because the other ending, the ending I didn't get on stream is you go back down the mountain content with your life, right? And it should have been I actually have to climb back down the mountain. It should have been I actually have to go back down. And maybe we have conversations with our friend while we're going back down the mountain. And then you can find some of the stuff you didn't get. Some of the trinkets you didn't find on your way back down. It would have been neat. I would have loved it if I had to actually climb back down the mountain. I've been tempted to do that, where I get to the end of the game, because there's no loading zone or anything that stops you from climbing back down the mountain at any point. So I've been tempted to do a run where I climb back down the mountain after I get to the top. Just for fun, you know? I've been tempted to do that. Okay, maybe I'll do it on this save file. It 100% should have been climb back down the mountain. Like, honestly, if I was the director of this game, I would have said, make it so you have to climb back down the mountain, and then maybe once you reach that beautiful, like... Because the character you're climbing back down the mountain with is clearly supposed to be romantically interested. You're clearly supposed to like him a little, at least maybe a little romantically. And how cool would it be if we got back down to the lake? We haven't reached the lake yet. But how cool would it be if we got back down to the lake and we get a cutscene there on our way back down, and like maybe we kiss or something, you know? That would have been neat. That would have been cute. And a game that only has like 3 cutscenes in it. Would have been nice to get another one for that ending. I don't know, I just don't like that it's a cutscene. Like, there's no gameplay. One of the endings gives you gameplay, and the other ending just doesn't. I forgot you get cold at night in this game. Wait, sea berries. Oh my god, my backpack's too full. Eat. Egg. Raspberry. I don't know how they'd make it challenging to climb back down the mountain, because you can just belay off of everything. It would only be a challenge in free solo mode, where belaying is disabled. Because you could just belay off of every cliff. And it wouldn't be a challenge. And that's fine, because even then, that would be cool. That'd be a cool challenge for the free solo mode. Climb all the way back, climb up, and then climb down, and since you don't have belays in free solo mode, you actually have to climb down. I think it would be cool. Oh, that 100% should have been the ending. I do not like it was a cutscene. At least climb down a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe climb back down to, like, a quarter of the way. Actually, there's one part of the game where you can't belay down the side because, like, without skill. Because there's, like, a wall that's way too high. So if you're, like, your thing isn't long enough, your rope isn't long enough, you actually can't belay down it. So yeah, there is a challenge there, is climbing back down that wall, because that wall is genuinely hard. Yummy water. I can't wait for the DLC. Yeah, don't headbutt me, boy. It's like one of the only spots you can get milk from, so maybe I should get milk from him. I have so much shit. And when you're good at this game, you don't need, like, you don't have shit. Well, I think you have to let him hit you once to get his milk. You know. Well, I think this one's a guy. Never mind, wait. Oh. The girl ones. I think they're up. Or... The woes of this game is when you're too good, you actually just fill up your backpack constantly. First playthrough, I don't think it doesn't happen too much, but on your second playthrough, like, oh my god, my backpack is never empty. I just don't need it. But I still want the stuff. I still want to pick up the stuff. Like, we're almost at the fish part, where we can get, like, 500 fish. You know? I'm not gonna be able to, like, have a single fish unless I start just throwing shit in the ocean. No shit off the cliff. What do I go? Go left. Since we're already on the left side. I really want to watch Winx Club in our Discord again, but I kind of don't want to start from the beginning. I feel like it'd be boring to start from the beginning. But then, yeah, but then it's been a while, so we don't really have that much context. We'd have to watch the beginning, but I don't want to watch it. But we have to. I'm gonna fight in here. I don't want to fall. I'm a little bit shy fighting. Chocolate. God dang it, cutscene. You? Over here. Nothing. Okie dokie. Have a good sleep. There's the guy from the cutscene. We skipped cutscene. Play this game already. Chalk is so overpowered. Of chalk. I mean, it has to be. It takes a while to get. Chalk up again, because we just have so much chalk that I don't even give a fuck about using my chalk. Where's my chalk? There you go. Refill my chalk reserves. You know what, chalk in a lot of places, you kind of don't need it, because you you know, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, having the resource makes you not want to use it. You know? It's like, oh, I have, like, on my first playthrough, it's like, oh, it's this resource I have. I should only use it when I need it. And then I would always look for a place I didn't need chalk. I could always be like, oh, I don't need chalk if I go this way. You know? And I just never ended up using chalk. Or as much as I should have. So it's been, oh, that's why I don't need chalk. I don't need chalk. I can do this because I don't want to waste the resource. Parkour civilization. How I missed you. By the way, this literally is parkour civilization. Their whole society is parkour. You even got a parkour to get into your bed, man. Look at that. Here in parkour civilization, no one does the 2-block jump for the beef. Wasn't looking. Radioactive crystal. So if I recall, it's that room, I think, that has the magic glove. Oh, I know. How do we get the magic gloves? I forget which path we have to take. We have to do something. Because I think that's the return path. I don't think you can go through that. Well, I'm gonna do some meandering. Figure out where the gloves are. I'm not gonna use them because I feel like they're not that useful. And do we have to climb this room? That definitely looks like a secret. This is not the glowing rock room I was talking about, by the way. What I was talking about is more circular. You cannot tighten brown walls. This is a challenge area. Gotta raw dog that shit. Means I probably should be using chalk. It's a challenge locale. Oh boy. Dude, chalk's so busted. If I didn't have chalk, I definitely would have fallen here. Yes, bring it up. Take a rest. Apply more chalk. This is the challenge area. Chalk so overpowered. I love chalk. Chalk zone. This is like, I feel like this challenge zone, despite it not giving you a good item, is harder than the upcoming challenge. There's an upcoming challenge zone where you get a fucking awesome overpowered item. But this one I feel like is way harder. Is that a rest spot? I was trying to read. I'm trying to read, man. I don't want to rest. I wanted to see... I still find it weird that they call them troglodyte. Like, that is notoriously an insult. What do? Can I go on this? Climb down, you fool. No. I don't know why we're calling these people that. It's kind of rude. Is that the gloves? The glowing glove. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to touch the glowing glove. Yeah, I think these things kind of look ugly. Especially that it's not as cool as just running around with your bare hands. What a chocolate pack. Nice. You break that, then you crawl through here. Yeah, I don't like the gloves. How do we turn them off? I know you can turn them off. Oh, right here on the line. Wait. Can you not turn them off? Wait. Oh, there we go. It just looks better without the gloves. Plus, the glowing doesn't help you. Especially when, like, you have the light on the back of your backpack. When that light is really good. And you don't need the gloves. It's not like you have a battery for the light on your back. If there's a battery, then the gloves would kind of be goated, but there is no battery. So I don't see the point. I don't think I'm gonna get the troglodyte doll. It's cool, but it's not useful enough to use, you know? I don't find the doll... Like, isn't there also a thing in here? Like, if I go... alter. Well, like, if I went in, like, here, isn't there, like, an item on free cam? I love the free cam. Am I crazy? I thought there was an item in... Oh, there's a letter in here. Oh, we can... You know, that's fun. Fuck. If I climb down, I have to climb all the way back up. There's a letter. And we can deliver it to an upcoming character. But... Oh. Camera. Oh, I could see inside the world. Now, if I climb down, then I have to climb back up. I don't know if I want to get the letter. The letter's too much effort. Oh. There's your homework. Get the letter. And see the cutscene for yourself. Because I already have the achievement. I don't need it. What? Come over here. There we go. Dang. I've already seen the cutscene. I don't need it. I was about to chalk up. I don't need chalk. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's chalk up here. Send me to the chalk zone. How am I gonna play this? I'm just gonna fucking... Again, I just like climbing. I love good climbing-based games. Which there aren't many, so... Oh, what's this letter? Almost had it. Ah, Roboto. Didn't we find those, like in the first playthrough? I forget all the lore notes. But there's like that couple I didn't realize was a gay couple because one of them just has a girl name. And I was like, oh, I would have been I would have been cheering it on if I knew they were gay. Because we, like, don't learn it until, like, the last, like, 2 seconds of their journey. Of, like, their letters that they was gay. That one of them's named, like, Juliet or something. And, like, should told me that they were gay sooner. And, like, if you're trying to hide it to, like, own the bigots or whatever, you know? Like, some people do that, like, where they hide a character's gay until the last second to pwn the bigots. But do you think a bigot is going to play a game where you're a person of color and a woman? No, they're not playing this game. They're already not playing this game. You know? I don't know why they kind of felt the need to, like, hide the fact that that one of the couples in this was a gay couple. didn't feel like it made sense to me. By giving one of the guys a girl name. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? Like, we learned that they were gay, like, last second. Chocolate. We got a lot of chalk in the butt. See, that's also the worst part. I didn't finish my thought on that, on it being a resource so I don't use it. Because it was like, when something's a resource, and, like, if I have the opportunity not to use it, then I will try not to use it just in case I need the resource later, and then I end up going the whole game without using the resource, you know? Especially if it's a game with limited items. Where it's like, oh, I'll never have... like, I'll only have so much chalk in this game. So wasting it when I could fall and lose all my progress, and thus my chalk is wasted, makes me not want to use the chalk at all, just in case. Save spots up there. Oh, there's... No, the save spot's right here. That one. Fucking inventory. Oh, let's open the biovac just to fuck with my inventory. On my fingies. You know, on my fingies so good. Wait, how do you make the chocolate egg? Oh, I think you need milk. Berry milk is good enough. But, nope. Berry milk and chocolate to make chocolate. Berry milk's not a liquid? Can I use water? Just chocolate? Chocolate drink. I think it has to be chocolate milk. Pretty sure it has to be chocolate. I don't think this will work. Fuck it. Oh, wait, no, it does make the chocolate egg. Not mine. It did. I'll store it then. That would have an effect on me. Oatmeal. No, oatmeal. Tea. We're gonna make the most teaiest tea ever, dude. I'm gonna put so much tea in here. I'll put every vegetable possible in this tea. Herbal tea. Don't you make like a tonic or something if you put like five herbs in your tea or something. I don't remember. Just something. Never mind. I forgot dandelions make it a food for some reason. Dandelions. Wrong in chat. Completely unnecessary what I'm doing. I do not need food this powerful. Sweet infusion. Extra. I think that made it worse. God damn it. I think the raspberry made it worse. I think that's a worse stat. Oh, now I'm gonna make food with it. I think I'm just making it worse somehow. Never let me cook again. Got it. Don't put berries in my shit. I did not make my inventory any better. Dandelions fucking suck. I'm gonna get rid of dandelions. Boiling chocolate eggs in my fucking shit. Get it. Only item I care about is in this direction. I'm not gonna get the doll. I don't care for the doll. I get the doll every time. And every time it's not worth it. Let's climb the woman. So I have 3 notifications I've been ignoring. Oops, is he yapping at me? What? I've gazed at the yappers. Unrelated, but probably because this box is a bear-proof box, it made me think of it. I should watch, I haven't watched a Brother Bear in a hot minute. Brother Bear 2 is a weird movie. Don't you hate it when the gods tell you gotta fuck a bear? That's literally the plot of the second movie, by the way. Poor girl wants to get married to this guy. Like, yeah, it's an arranged marriage, but she also, like, kind of into him. So it's, like, not bad. I think it's arranged, at least. But then the fucking universe fucking sends 10 plagues to her home because she's marrying the wrong guy. And then the witch doctor. Which, I don't know why they're a witch doctor. It's supposed to be, like, native... Or it's supposed to be, like, Inuits. So, like... Inuits didn't have witch doctors. That's not where witch doctors are from. You know? You know, that's not... Witch doctors aren't from Inuit culture, so I don't know why there's a witch doctor, but, you know. Whatever. There's one a witch doctor in the movie. I'm pretty sure it was a witch doctor. She had, like, shrunken heads, didn't she? Ah, whatever. Anywho. They go to the witch doctor, and the witch doctor say... Yeah, the gods want you to fuck a bear. You can't marry that guy. You gotta go fuck a bear. She's like, oh, but I don't want to go fuck a bear. But I guess if the spirits want me to go fuck a bear, I'll at least go talk to the bear. And alright. Go talk to I give you the magic power to talk to bears. And that bear is the guy from the first movie, by the way. Enai. Such a random movie. I remember it being well animated, so I don't think it was a direct-to-DVD. Because what Disney did... I don't know, I miss this era of Disney. I understand why it doesn't work today. Especially because Disney doesn't do 2D movies anymore. Fucking idiots. I miss 2D movies. Anyway, the reason why it doesn't work... But, like, what Disney used to do is the reason why the direct-to-DVD sequels existed is because the direct-to-DVD sequels existed to train the new animators. They would like all the rookie animators would be put on a direct-to-DVD sequel so they could learn how to animate, basically. So, so that's why all the direct-to-DVD sequels look like shit, or at least not of high quality. Which is funny because Cinderella, good movie, well animated. Cinderella 2 is a direct-to-DVD sequel, train the animators, and then Cinderella 3 is like an actual good movie. And, you know, the best Cinderella movie. It's just kind of funny that the quality went back up on that one. That wasn't direct-to-DVD. Why the fuck do I put my feet? I should have chalked up. Ooh, glad I didn't. Oh, bitch. Let's fight him. I always say I'm not going to use pines, then I eventually end up caving because I don't want to waste time. Yeah, I don't think Brother Bear was a direct-to-DVD. I remember the animation being good. Was it as good as the first one, though? Because if it's not as good as the first one, then it probably was a direct-to-DVD. I could just look it up. I'm just trying to vision it in my head. It wasn't beautiful. Brother Bear 1 was beautiful. I think it was a direct-to-DVD. They just got good rookies on it. I think Brother Bear 2 was direct-to-DVD. I don't remember, like, being awed by the beauty of it. You know? You know what's always a peeve of mine? Like, I say it, like, I'll accept, I'll grit my teeth and I'll accept it. I won't, like, I don't reveal this hot take around people too much. But what I hate is you have to, like, the amount of respect you have to give to classic movies. And by that, I mean, if a classic movie enters the conversation, in normal society, you have to pretend like it's the best movie to ever exist. Even if it's just okay, or if there are better movies. You know? Like, you're not allowed to say that Snow White isn't the best Disney movie to ever exist, basically. But it's like, no, I can name like 12 better movies than Snow White, but because Snow White's such a classic, you have to give it like, you have to put it on the pedestal or people will look at you weird. You know? There's like a lot of cases of that. But like Cinderella, it's alright. The first Cinderella movie's not like crazy good. Especially compared to Cinderella 3, which is the best Cinderella movie, as I've said. Cinderella 3, banger. I have to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a while though. But like, yeah. Like in normal society, you have to put like the classics on a untouchable pedestal, even when they don't necessarily deserve it. It definitely changes though as time goes on, because then more movies are considered a classic. Like, I'm definitely allowed to say that, like, Aladdin is better than Snow White. because Aladdin is a classic now. And it's been a classic for a while, but you know what I mean. When Aladdin was brand new, you definitely could not say that. What do I do here? I want to climb onto this thing, then climb up. Ah, fuck. My chalk is in my bag. My chalk's not refilled. Oh, because I don't got chalk, I will hate to know. But you definitely, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that's just entered my brain. But I haven't read, like, my Discord rules, like my own rules, in a long time. And I probably need an update. They might not. They might be fine, but I was just thinking about it. I haven't updated them in a fucking forever. And I could probably use, like, a little tweaking, probably. I know the rules aren't important. As I age, I realize the rules for, like, your Discord don't matter as much because it literally just don't be an asshole, man. That should be the only thing I have to say. I still do think that you can tell a lot about a person before you even watch their stream, based on how they've written their rules, though. There's some red flags people put in there all the time. And it never works out. I've ignored those red flags several times, and I've always been proven to be a fool. I've always been a fool. Wait, could I not interact? Oh, no, you only interact with her titty. That's her titty, right? Yeah. I have activated your titty, ma'am. Now allow me to enter your mouth. If I can climb up there, it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a minute. Is it? Didn't I Python? Where's my... Oh, no, I do have a Python. The rope is just in the wall so much, it didn't look like I had... Oh. Neat. I was like, I guess you can stand on her titty. It's fine. I'm coming for your mouth, my lady. Okay, come on, stand up. Game, you should realize I don't need to be in rock climbing mode anymore. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get our one reward. Camera. Ooh. I've never gone on the left side. I've only ever taken the right side. On. Oh, yeah. Is the left side easier? I've never taken it. I like the right side more, definitely. Yeah, it gets pretty barren here. I think the left side is supposed to be the... Wait. Oh, no, that's a death barrier. I was like, I've never looked down. Wait. Wait, no, this wall, you can climb this. This is a climbable wall. Wait. Wait. I thought this was a death pit. My first 5 playthroughs, I thought this was a death pit. There's ground down here. Wait, what? And there's like a little wall you can climb to skip the challenge, because this is the challenge, is climbing along this. But you can just climb this up. Actually, wait, no, that looks kind of unclimbable. But wait, huh? No, 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 no. This was pitch black in my first playthrough. I know it was. Wait. Am I insane? I swear it was pitch black down there. They had to have updated it to add, like, to make it not as punishing. Wait, hold on. Let me go to my own YouTube channel real quick. I swear that that was pitch black on my first playthrough. I had to find when I did this on my first playthrough. I swear that was pitch black. Right? Okay, here's where I found where I'm at the cave. So slow and so shit when I first played this game, dude. That's pitch black. It is so pitch black there in the when I first played this game. Okay, I think they updated it to no longer be a death pit. Maybe they wanted it to be less punishing because there's not a save spot nearby. It's so dark down there. It may not be a death pit, but they definitely like raised the brightness on this to make it clear that it's not a death pit. Because I know for a fact that was not there. It was definitely like pitch black every time I looked down, and I'm looking at the stream, the first stream I ever did of this game. It was pitch black down there. I kind of don't like that. I wish it was still pitch black down there, because yeah, there was not mushrooms down there that you could see. I forgot to chalk up again. I forgot to refill my chocometer. My chocometer. I was literally going to use chalk for this specifically. Dark in here. Next time I'm standing on the ground, can someone remind me to refill my chalk bag? Because I keep forgetting to. And this fucking robot that's supposed to help you climb is a bitch and won't chalk my hands for me. Pour some chalk into my lovely grip. Why does it pick the stupidest leg sometimes? There we go. The automatic leg arm picker thing is sometimes so dumb. You remember how this took me like 15 minutes when I first did this? I was going so slow because I was such a scaredy little bitch on my first playthrough. I'm not a scaredy little bitch. I know the mechanics somewhat inside and somewhat outside. That's the fourth squat time I've ignored. Because it's a vibe stream. I don't want to fucking vibe stream where I talk about shitty cartoons from the past. Ooh, that was getting scary. Almost fell. It would be so embarrassing if I fell during this attempt and didn't fall on my first original attempt. Underground. Oh. My inventory's full. Give me my reward. Oh, let's chalk up. There you go. Kitchen. Save spot. Hang on, let me grab the ad and then I'll save. Troglodyte python. I probably, realistically, for how I play and how good I am now, I probably don't need more than one of the troglodyte pythons. Like, I could probably skip all of the other ones. Especially since, like, the second one, question mark, takes so long to get. I could probably skip it for this playthrough. Probably just saying, nah, I don't wanna. I don't remember what the third one is like. I actually can't remember which climbing challenge is the third python. Actually, it might be the third one that I don't like doing. That takes so long. Wait, what? It's not equipped! It's not- it didn't automatically equip because I have too many pythons. Oh. I don't have the troglodyte python on me. I wonder how many people play this game without getting a single troglodyte python. It would be, this game would be so much harder without even a single one. I mean, it's the reason why they're like rewards for these hard challenges. They're good. They're good. This one's not too bad, but it's definitely incredibly stressful on your first playthrough because you're just scared of falling and dying. You don't quite know how the climbing mechanics work all the way. You don't quite know when you're gonna fall. I am thirsty. Oh, wrong button. 2 is water. Oh. Game, why do you sometimes move with the stupidest limb possible? Having the voice volume off on this game is a blessing and a curse. On one hand, you don't get stressed out for when she makes stupid noises that for no reason that make it sound like you're gonna die. On the other hand, you can't tell when you're about to die. Chocolate drink. How does soup not make me thirst? One of my soups does. Oh boy. Low key, this part of the climb is worse than getting the fucking... Worse than getting the... Can't think of words. Than getting the python. Do you think anyone's ever, like, soft-locked, like, halfway up the mountain? In this game? Like, you know, like, just ran out of food? Like, as a player, not in-game. In-game? Or in lore? Yes. But... they do give you a lot of food. You'd have to be fucking up and going so slowly that I would actually be shocked if you, like, ran out of water in this game. I forgot to equip the python again. I really don't want to fall, so... paint glow? That's crazy. I don't even remember. I forgot to turn off my light, but it's nighttime, so who cares? Chalk up. Bro, what kind of octopus shit am I doing right now? Upsies I go. Yerp. Yerp. Chalk is overpowered. We love chalk. We do doing octopus shit. I should probably Python again, just to be safe. You know, a mechanic I only ever used once in the whole game. When you belay, you can open your backpack. I think I only ever used that once in my first playthrough. Never, and it was on the really the wall, the really tough wall. Honestly, I don't think any part of the game is harder than the wall. They never hit you with a difficulty like that ever. Like ever again. It's like halfway through the game. And I refuse to believe I just got good. I'm pretty sure it's literally the only extremely difficult part. Before I fucking forget, let me equip the troglodyte python. Oh, it's pre-equipped. Why wasn't it pre-equipped earlier? What the fuck? When you're playing free solo mode, when you're not allowed to use pythons, what happens to all the pythons that are already in the game? Are they replaced with other items, or are they just nothing? I guess I should boot up free solo just to like see, you know. Like, how hard is it going to be to get to this spot? Oh, not taking you because I'm not doing that side quest. I refuse. Doing that side quest this playthrough, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the side quest. It takes too long. Takes too long and I'm here to vibe. Like, if I go to where the troglodyte python is on free solo mode, where you're not allowed to have pythons, is it, like, replaced with, like, water or something? Or am I just trolled? Do I get nothing? Actually scratch my face in real life there. Realistic, immersive climbing. Alley-oop. Scratch my head. Oh, I should have chalked there, but we ball. I'm right at the top. I don't need to tighten, surely. What the fuck? I do not remember what this is. Oh, it's this. I'm sure there's a message there, but I have subtitles and audio, voice audio off. I've played this game 1,000 times, and the story is not a strong suit. Man, what the fuck? How do I climb this? I thought jokingly saying, I actually thought it was like a monster chasing me while I was playing this. So then I'm like, wait, that's a white knuckle. There's already a climbing game where you where you're chased by a monster. I haven't played White Knuckle. I've only watched it. I know I'm a LARPer. But I find it crazy how long it takes for the monster to show up in White Knuckle. Yes, minor spoilers for White Knuckle. But yeah, I always found it interesting. Like, they really lure you into a false sense of security. Like, yeah, it's a creepy game, so you're a little on edge from the creepiness. But, like, you know it's a horror game about climbing. I just find it really interesting that the monster takes, like, actually so long to show up. But I guess that kind of makes sense from, like, a gameplay design. Like, if you make the climbing actually good, which in White Knuckle it is actually good, making it so that you learned how to climb really fast before the monster comes for you is smart. Oh, I forgot there's a dead guy here. Hi, dead guy. Jump scared by him a little. Oh my god, fucking hand. Why is it auto-selecting feet when I need a hand, dude? I think they're all skeletonized. I mean, I know this game's pretty family-friendly, but it is funny that they're all skeletonized. Like, dang, they've been up here for a while. Oh, I'm about to fall because the foot's not in the right spot. Realize my character was dying of cold. Give me your milk. I got your milk. Get fucked. It's mine now. You don't need it. Yeah, if that guy's been here long enough to be skeletonized, surely he's been here long enough for this milk to be spoiled as fuck. Not gonna stop me from slurping it down, though. Okay, game, you can exit climb mode now. Thank you. Did I miss a water? Did I miss the fishing place? I think I did. I think I walked past it. Oops. Well, my inventory was full anyway, and there's another, and we're at the second fishing spot now, so. I never walked past it. I guess I just I pathed around it without realizing it. But hey, we're at the second fishing spot, so who cares? I think there's only 2 fishing spots in the whole game. My inventory. I want to fish. Damn it. I just want one fish. I just want one fish game. Please let me have it. Yay! I have room for 2? If I try really hard, yes. But I'm not gonna. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna slurp this water. Cutscene man, go. Do you? Well, we're already done with the game for today, so I think I'm gonna find a near save spot. Log off. What? Find someone to raid. I'm burping. Where's the safe spot? I don't remember. I don't think that cutscene saves. And there's no save spot around that, which is crazy to me. Actually, this will tell me if it has a save. Oh, it did save. It did save. No mind. We're good. Forgot that that thing tells you where your saves are in physical space. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. Not logged into Twitch. Let me log into Twitch. I can feel my mind going numb. Mara cutie. Is you person playing? No, I'm not gonna say what game it is because I don't want to trash anyone who actually plays it, and we're not rating them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But a game someone's playing, it reminds me of just something I've noticed is that the more AAA a game is, the more it will waste your time, if that makes sense. Like for example, a farming game. In a normal farming game that you will like, that's not AAA, it's like, oh, like you walk up to the plants and you water the plants, and it's this like short little animation. But if it's a fucking AAA game, that animation will be you walk up to the plants, you like slowly pull the watering can out of your pocket, and then you like, you slowly pour it over, and you're like, ugh, and then it's watered, and it's like, why? Because having a longer animation makes it look more polished to like the average goon. Is like that why? And anyway, that the game I saw someone playing, I'm like, that game just is the whole game. It's like every animation is drawn out because it's a AAA game, and it's just like, why? Like a normal ass game would not fucking waste my time with these fucking 20-minute animations. Well, like, you know what's a good example? Fucking Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like, terraforming your island takes like 2 hours, but not because it's hard, but because the animation takes fucking forever to terraform your island. Where like if Animal Crossing New Horizons was an indie game, I guarantee you all of those fucking animations would be cut into like like an eighth of its length. Anyway, enough rants out of me. I'm gonna raid. I appreciate him for showing today. Here's the message on your Here's the Discord on Discord. Remember the email you have to get is this one. 80 points is as cheap as I can make it. Buy or get copies of the fucking raid messages and shit. I'm tired. Good night.